Okay, the video here is meant to be an encouragement for you to take a look at the Improv Card Magic series that I have up on the left-hand side of the screen. Because there you're going to learn all of the skills and so much more that I'll be using today in this routine. So in the demonstration that I'll show you, I won't be explaining exactly what I'm doing and why it works. It really is meant to just pique your curiosity and encourage you to take a look at that series and learn these powerful ideas for yourself and then be able to put them to practice in your own creative ways. Okay, so as you can see, I have the red aces right here. Now, if you watched my previous video dealing with the jokers, where we were trying to keep an eye on the colored joker, this begins kind of a similar way here. So you'll see that the ace of hearts will be an important one because that's the one you're going to do your best to keep your eye on, even though it's going to be face down the whole time. Okay, now these cards have been mixed quite a bit, so let me just show that they're well mixed. Okay, very good. Okay, so we need a total of 10 cards for this. Now we have 2 right here, so we need 8 more. Now, kind of a nice way to get an even number of cards is to use the Klondike Shuffle. And since it's one that we're going to be using anyway today, I thought we would go ahead and show you it. So this is where you take the bottom and top card off as 1. So we have 2 cards there. 2 more, so we have 4, 6, 8. Okay, so now we have 8 plus the 2. We have our 10 cards. Okay, so as I mentioned, your goal here, or your challenge, is to keep an eye on the ace of hearts throughout all of the mixing. Okay, so I'm going to put it face down though. But next to it, I'm going to put a helper card, the ace of diamonds, and it will be face up the whole time. Okay, so it'll kind of give you a marker as to where you might be, or where the ace of hearts might be at any point. Okay, so we'll begin the mixing now. So remember, your goal is to keep an eye on this guy, ace of hearts. Okay, so the first shuffle we'll start with is called an over-under. It's called a Mon shuffle, the over-under. Okay, so it's a very useful shuffle. We'll follow that up with a dealing out into 5 piles, if I can fit them in camera view here, just barely. And we're free, or you're free to stack these from left to right or right to left. Which would you like? Right to left? Okay, so we'll just pick them up. Right, so we'll go right to left. Very good. Now from here, we're going to use the Klondike Shuffle in a very creative way. I call it the alternate Klondike because what you do is you Klondike a pair on the left, and then you Klondike a pair on the right. And then you go left, right, left, and of course we've run out of cards. We only had 10. How would you like these stacked? Left on right? Okay, very good. We can go ahead and just deal out an even number of cards into piles. And you can tell me how you would like these stacked. Which one should I pick up first? Top right? Bottom right? Okay. Bottom left? Top left. Okay, very good. That works just fine. Okay, and then we're going to deal them out into 2 piles, but with very important choices. As I build up each level, you'll be given the opportunity to tell me, should I put that first card down on the left or on the right? So ordinarily, this next card would go right there. Where would you like it? Right first? Okay, what about over here? You want left and then right? Right, left? Then right, left. Okay, how would you like these stacked? Left on right? Okay, very good. And then we can follow that up with something called a Charlier shuffle. This is a very useful shuffle. I refer to it as the bottom to top, top to bottom, bottom to top. Okay, a very messy shuffle, as you can see. And then our second to the last shuffle, I call this the Bessie 1-1. You just take the top card off, and then the bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, and then I think that's the last card. So bottom on top. Okay, so to finish, we're going to perform the serpentine deal. Okay, so it's kind of a fun name. Serpentine refers to a serpent or a snake. So the idea here is we're going to deal from left to right and then like snake around and go right to left. And depending on how many cards you have, you just keep doing that until you run out of cards. Okay. Well, we don't have a lot of cards here. So let's go ahead and begin that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we snake back around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's called the serpentine deal. Very useful way of dealing and mixing the cards. Okay. Well, I certainly hope that you've kept your eye on the ace of hearts. So let's see how you did. Do you have some ideas to where it is after all of that scrambling? Okay. Do you think it's in the top row or the bottom row? Where do you think it's found? And believe it or not, despite all of that mixing, it's ended up very close to the ace of diamonds yet again. I believe it's right here. Let's just take a look. Check that out. So if you happen to have guessed that, kudos to you. Boy, you must be a card shark to be able to follow that ace of hearts throughout all of this. Now, just out of interest, what are these other cards? Oh, that's nice. Let's see, red. There's no way these are the same. Oh boy, look at that. Black 4s, black 2s. No way. Red 5s. How is that even possible? How did you make such a perfect series of choices that led to this outcome? Wow, you must be quite the choice maker. Okay, well, despite the fact that you make great choices, you may still have to work on your card tracking skills because I think it's not likely you knew that the ace of hearts was there. But if you did, oh man, you are a winner today. No one can touch you. Okay, so anyway, that is the presentation. So if you want to learn the packet structures that are involved, the shuffling that's involved, and what the shuffles do to the cards that are in a certain organization, you can do something like this so easily. This is a very, very simple demonstration of the powerful ideas, techniques, and principles taught in the Improv Card Magic series. So I encourage you to take a look at that and work through it, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you'll find that you can move cards around and know where they are and be able to reveal your knowledge at the very end, just as we did here. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.